will once again rock audiences. And joining them on stage for the first time in 30 years, the band's original keyboard player, who's been living the quiet life in the Logan suburb of Daisy Hill since he jumped off a train and out of the world spotlight. Peter Doherty has this fascinating story.
Status Quo formed in the mid-60s. They've been touring ever since. 4,800 live concerts. In fact, the two original members have spent a total of 22 years away from home on the road. Forget playing before royalty, forget a packed Wembley Stadium. The warm-up to Saturday night's Brisbane performance was Grandchester, west of Brisbane, a benefit for fire brigades.
Somewhere different for us to play, and we needed a warm-up, but it's warm enough. I mean, it's lovely if you look at it, isn't it? I mean, it's, you know, we're always up for doing something different, and this was certainly different. It's unique, I think. I've never been anywhere quite like it in my life. I'd actually like to live somewhere like this.
And that's exactly the way Roy Lynes felt back in 1970. The band was just taking off with tours across Europe when Roy took off.
Back then we were doing on a tour of Scotland, and we coming back down to the West Country, and I apparently got off the train, and that was it. They never saw me again. So,
you had enough?
Well, basically, I'd had enough at the time, but I met my wife and got married and brought up a family, and we came out to Australia to live, and we've been here for 20 years. And, it's quite a normal life.
Life with the band isn't such an ideal life for married people, and he's travelling a lot, and I guess we never saw a lot of each other at the time. But, yeah, I think he felt okay about the decision at the time. He probably has a few regrets since.
For the last 2 decades, the Logan suburb of Daisy Hill has been home. So which good-looking one are you?
That one there, I think.
Is it amazing looking back at those times?
It really is, yeah. I mean, I've lost a bit of hair, but otherwise, a lot of people say, you look the same. But I must have had an old face in those days.
And the hearing's gone a bit too?
Yes, well, just slightly.
Too much rock and roll?
It must be the rock and roll, yes.
So, 30 years after ditching the band on a train, they've invited him back to play this Saturday night. I'm rolling home. Not that he's rusty, he's played constantly around Brisbane since moving here. Tomorrow night, he's at the Plough Inn at South Bank with a Status Quo tribute band. And Saturday, the real thing. And he's been busy writing 2 songs to give his old band. You might get another #1.
Oh, I hope so. That'd be good.
Rolling home.
Peter Doherty reporting. What was really cool was the bit where he said, apparently I got off a train. He was in the 60s, wasn't he?
I like the fact that he can play in the tribute band, the Status Quo tribute band, and the real thing. I think that's pretty cool.
There is